Have you ever wondered why your legs seem to lose strength, even if you try to live a healthy lifestyle? Why has climbing stairs become harder than before? Why does it take so much energy now just to get up from a chair? Is it really just a consequence of age, or is there something hidden you haven't considered? Maybe you've never thought about it, but the problem might not be what you're missing, but what you usually eat without knowing it could harm you. Many seniors make a mistake every day, believing they are making the right choice because we've always been taught that fruit is healthy, natural, and good for you. And in fact, most fruits are truly beneficial. However, there's an uncomfortable truth. Not all fruit is suitable for those who are older. Some fruits, the ones we eat regularly without thinking, can slowly reduce leg strength, cause knee pain, increase joint inflammation, and make walking harder. Some fruits, while considered healthy, can actually mess with your movement, balance, and leg strength. As we get older, our bodies change. Blood flow slows down, our metabolism gets sluggish, and what used to be good for us can become harmful, especially certain types of fruit. They seem harmless, they are tasty and inviting, but they are full of sugars, acids, and stuff that can make your blood sugar go up, inflame your joints, and weaken your legs. The worst part? The damage builds up slowly, quietly, and you barely notice it. Until one day, you notice a sudden pain in your calves, a constant ache in your thighs, or an unusual tightness in your knees after a simple walk. Today I'm going to tell you about 7 fruits that anyone over 60 should avoid, especially if you want strong, pain-free legs that are protected from damage over time. These fruits might seem harmless, but the truth is different. After this video, you'll look at your fruit bowl with new eyes. Stay with me until the end. If you want to keep your legs strong, steady, and pain-free, this might be the sign you've been waiting for. Before we start, remember to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. If your health matters to you, here you'll find information no one has ever told you, and I want to know you're here. If this message speaks to you, type 1 inch in the comments. If it doesn't, type 0. Your opinion is more important than you think. Let's start right away with the first fruit on the list. It's often praised for its anti-inflammatory properties. But for those who are older, it might be more harmful than helpful. We're talking about pineapple. Pineapple, the first fruit on our list, and a source of unexpected trouble. Pineapple. Exotic, sweet, and hard to resist. For generations, pineapple has been praised for its natural anti-inflammatory properties thanks to bromelain. However, there's something not many people know. Even though many think pineapple reduces inflammation, for older adults it can hide some dangers. This fruit has a lot of natural acids and sugars, and those sugars aren't as harmless as they seem, especially after age 60. Here's why. As we get older, our blood vessels become more fragile and easily damaged. They can't handle quick sugar increases like they used to. Even though pineapple offers benefits, it puts a lot of sugar directly into your blood. What does this mean? It causes a quick rise in blood sugar. These sudden changes can hurt the small blood vessels that bring nutrients to your legs, feet, and muscles. Over time, blood flow gets worse and less oxygen reaches your legs. The result? Pain, tiredness, swelling, that feeling of heavy, painful legs after a short walk, stiff knees when you try to stand up, aching ankles, even after sitting for a long time. But there's more. Pineapple is also very acidic. Besides its sweet taste, its acidity can make joint problems worse, especially if you already have inflammation or arthritis. It's like adding fuel to the fire burning in your knees, hips, and ankles. Some people notice their legs feel heavier after eating pineapple, as if their strength slowly fades away. Another important point, if you take medicines, especially blood thinners, bromelain can mess with them, making your medicine too strong or too weak. The biggest problem? Pineapple doesn't give immediate or obvious warnings. There are no sudden symptoms or instant pains. The effects build up slowly, until one day you realize you can't move like you used to. And the saddest part? Many older adults don't know that the fruit they choose to feel better can actually contribute to the weakness they feel in their legs every year. So what can you do? You don't have to stop eating pineapple completely, but it's important to be careful and eat it in moderation. Especially if you have ongoing leg pain or swelling you can't explain. The damage might be quiet, but it's real. If even pineapple, known for its anti-inflammatory properties, can cause these problems for aging legs, what about the next fruit? It's soft and tasty. It's famous for potassium and muscle strength, but it might surprise you. Let's talk about bananas, the second fruit. Bananas, the muscle strength tricksters. Soft, sweet, and known for their potassium, bananas seem like the perfect snack. Many people think they give you energy, stop cramps, and help muscles recover. But for older folks, the truth is a bit different. Bananas have a lot of natural sugars and carbs that get absorbed quickly. This can make your blood sugar go up fast, which can lead to insulin resistance. If this happens a lot, your blood flow gets worse and swelling increases. And your legs end up feeling the effects. You might feel pain when you walk or go upstairs, heavy legs after eating, or tight calves. But that's not all. Bananas can also make you hold on to water, especially if you have heart problems. This means stiff joints, swollen feet, and bigger ankles. It's a slow effect. Like a pressure cooker building steam little by little. You eat them, thinking you're making your muscles stronger. But actually, they might be taking away your energy without you even knowing. The real discomfort comes later. You won't feel it right away. But over time, eating bananas can make moving harder and more painful. Pay close attention to what you put on your plate. If your legs often feel heavy, sore, or swollen, maybe bananas aren't as good for you as you thought. Could an even smaller fruit cause similar problems? Bananas are famous for helping muscles. Small, inviting, they seem harmless. Yet they could be the hidden reason for your joint pain. Next up, grapes. Grapes. Even though they're small, their effect on swelling can be surprisingly big. Grapes. They seem harmless. Small, sweet, and perfect for a quick snack. Grapes are often seen as good for your heart, and full of good stuff that fights off bad things in your body. But there's something many people don't know. Some older folks might feel leg pain, stiffness, or swelling after eating grapes. But what causes it? Grapes have a lot of fructose, a type of sugar that can cause problems if you eat too much of it. Your liver soaks up this sugar directly. There, the fructose turns into fat and uric acid. If your liver can't get rid of it all, you might start feeling aches, especially in your feet, ankles, and knees. Uric acid builds up in your joints. This causes pain and swelling that comes and goes. These aches can make it hard to even walk for a short time. Have you ever woken up with a sharp pain in your big toe, or felt your calves suddenly get stiff? Sometimes just a small amount of grapes can make your uric acid levels go up. And that's not all. Fructose can also cause ongoing swelling in your body. This means slower movements, stressed joints, and more stiffness. Grapes are one of those fruits that are easy to eat a lot of. Their small size means you keep eating them without even realizing it. In a flash, you can eat 2 or 3 cups without even knowing it. All that sugar adds up fast. So even though grapes seem like a healthy choice, they can actually make you less flexible and cause leg pain as you get older. Now you know what's hiding behind that sweet taste. If you eat grapes often and notice more stiffness or swelling, remember, other fruits can be risky too. There's another fruit, colorful, juicy, and known for keeping you hydrated, but don't be fooled. Even though it seems like water, it acts like sugar in your body. Let's find out about watermelon, the next fruit. Watermelon, the refreshing fruit that can fool you. It's cool, crisp, and the very essence of summer. But could this sweet, juicy fruit actually be bad for your legs? It sounds crazy, but let's see why. Watermelon is often praised for how well it hydrates you and for being low in calories. But there's something else you might not know. Its glycemic index is one of the highest among fruits. Basically, it can make your blood sugar go up almost as much as candy. For older people, these sugar spikes are especially risky for their legs. Here's why. When your blood sugar goes up, your body makes insulin to bring it back to normal. But as you get older, your body doesn't handle insulin as well. This can lead to swelling, especially where blood flow is weaker. Where does this happen? Your calves, ankles, and knees are often the first to feel it. You might notice your legs get tired right after you eat, or a dull ache shows up even after a short walk. Swollen ankles can become a constant problem. Suddenly, climbing stairs feels like a huge effort. Watermelon might seem light, but it's a temptation that can slowly make your legs weaker. Its fresh taste and light feeling make it easy to eat a lot of it. One slice leads to another, and you end up overdoing it. More sugar, more work for your body, more swelling, it's a bad cycle. You think you're hydrating, but your blood sugar goes up, and your blood flow gets worse. Your legs feel it. So, is watermelon really the best choice for older people to stay hydrated, or does each bite make moving a little harder? If you notice your legs are more tired after eating watermelon, maybe it's time to change your snack. Now let's move on to a fruit famous for its vitamin C and fresh juices. It's a classic for breakfast and drinks to boost your immune system. But for older people, it can mean more acid and joint pain. Let's talk about oranges. Oranges are the 5th fruit. The hidden acid that can harm your joints, oranges. They are bright, inviting, and full of energy. Their smell is easy to spot and you can find them anywhere. From juices to supplements and breakfasts all over the world. Oranges are known for their vitamin C, which helps your immune system. But for those over 60, there's something less known to think about. Behind their sunny look hides acid, which can be a problem for your joints. Oranges are full of citrus and natural acids. Even if they seem harmless, they can make joint problems worse, especially if you have swelling, stiffness, or arthritis. You might notice your knees are stiffer when you wake up, or your hips hurt all the time, or feel discomfort in your legs after sitting for a long time along with swelling and less movement. People often think it's just because of age, but that glass of orange juice you drink every morning could be making it worse. Here's why. The citric acid in oranges doesn't just bother your stomach, it gets into your blood and can make the sensitive tissues in your joints swell up. Also, with natural sugars, it can cause your blood sugar to go up and down. The result? Swelling that spreads to your knees, ankles, and calves, making every step more painful. Young people often don't have problems with oranges, but in older people with weaker joints and slower blood flow, the effects add up. The most tricky part? It seems like a healthy choice. Oranges have always been a sign of good health, but now you know they might make it harder to move. So what's next? The next fruit is green, crunchy, and low in sugar. Many people think it's a safe choice, yet it can still cause nighttime cramps, stiff knees, and hip pain. Let's discover green apples. Green apples, the sixth fruit, can also quietly add to leg pain. Green apples look fresh, natural, and full of good things. Many older folks pick them, thinking they're healthier because they're not as sweet as other apples. They're often seen as a light snack with not much sugar, but there's a downside that many people don't know about. Green apples can be the reason for tiredness, stiffness, and leg pain that seems to come out of nowhere. The main troublemakers are malic acid and hidden sugars. Let's start with malic acid. Malic acid is what gives green apples their sour taste. For older people, this acid can be hard on their stomach. While young people can handle it easily, as we get older, our digestive system becomes more sensitive. Once you eat it, malic acid can bother your body's tissues, including your joints. Some older people feel sharp pain in their hip or thigh after eating green apples. Others might feel a burning in their feet or stiffness in their knees. These effects add up over time as the acid builds up and the discomfort happens more often. Now let's talk about sugars. Even though they're not as sweet as red apples, green apples still have natural sugars. These sugars can cause your blood sugar levels to go up and down, especially if your body is working slower. You might notice tired calves, leg cramps at night, stiffness when you wake up, or weakness when climbing stairs. The thing is, green apples are often eaten raw as a snack, or even before bed. This means their effects can last for a long time. They seem so healthy and harmless, but green apples can make it harder to walk, make your joints stiff, and mess with your sleep at night. But what about a very sweet tropical fruit that can really affect the health of older people? If a simple green apple can cause these problems, think about what a tropical fruit that many people love can do. Let's find out about the real sugar bomb, the mango. Mango, the seventh fruit, can really send a wave of sugar into your joints. Mango. It's juicy, soft, and sweet like candy. It's a summer favorite, loved by almost everyone. But here's the truth. For older people with weak joints or leg pain, mangoes can be one of the worst fruits to eat. The reason? Mangoes are full of natural sugars, and not just a little. They have enough sugar to make your blood sugar levels go up quickly. If you're young and active, your body can usually handle these sudden changes. But after 60, your body processes things slower. That sugar rush makes your insulin go up, then drop suddenly. Each time this happens, it causes swelling deep in your joints, especially around your knees, hips, and ankles, and even more so if you have nerve problems. You might feel a burning in your toes, constant tingling, swelling in the evening, or legs that feel heavier. It's easy to eat too many mangoes. They're light, refreshing, and don't feel heavy, which just makes the problem worse. That's the main point. That light feeling doesn't trick your body, it still reacts to the sugar. Over time, all that sugar can lead to joint pain, slower movements, and less steady legs. Many older people eat mangoes thinking they're a healthy, natural snack, and they are natural, but just because something is natural doesn't mean it's good for older joints and poor blood flow. Now you know the truth. Even fruits that are said to be healthy can have bad effects for those over 60. But there's a good side to this. Some fruits actually do the opposite. They help build strong, steady legs, ease joint pain, and fight swelling. Let's look at these helpful options and see which fruits older people should eat instead. Now that you know which fruits to limit, let's look at which ones you should include in your daily diet. Some fruits not only taste good, but they also deeply nourish your body. Choosing the right fruits means giving your body what it really needs. Let's start with berries, blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, and the like. These small fruits are true allies against inflammation. They are low in sugar, rich in antioxidants, and don't cause blood sugar spikes. Most importantly, they promote good circulation, especially in your legs. Berries help you move better, reduce stiffness, and fight swelling. Next, let's talk about cherries. Tasty, but eat them in moderation. Cherries lower uric acid, helping to prevent gout and joint pain. They can ease joint pain and that burning feeling in your knees or feet. Just a small serving can make a difference. And don't forget avocado, which is also a fruit. Avocado is one of the best fruits for joint health. It's rich in good fats that reduce inflammation and protect your joints. It also helps keep your insulin stable, giving you steady energy without sugar crashes. If you're looking for something easy to digest, choose papaya. This tropical fruit has enzymes that help digestion and calm inflammation. It's gentle on your joints and also on your digestive system. Pears are great, especially if you eat them with fiber or protein. They offer natural sweetness without too much sugar. Pears give you energy without making your legs feel heavy. All these fruits work with your body, without causing pain or swelling. They help you strengthen your body, improve your balance, and find peace. Remember, it's not enough to just eat any fruit. It's important to choose the fruit that's best for your age and your needs. Choose fruits that meet the specific needs of your body. If you make smart choices, the benefits will be clear. Your steps will be surer, your movements more agile, and your mornings more peaceful. As we wrap up, let's take a moment to think and share some wisdom. This message is just for you. If you're still watching, it means you truly care about your health, your strength, and your future. So, I encourage you to listen closely to what comes next. Change is always possible, no matter your age. There's still plenty of time to make improvements. And remember, you're not going through this alone. Getting older brings its own challenges. Discomfort, stiffness, and worries about falling can affect anyone. Sometimes it might feel like your body is working against you. But here's the truth. You can take back control by making small, thoughtful adjustments, not huge changes. One meal, one fruit at a time, and one decision at a time. The fruits we talked about today aren't dangerous, but they might not be the best for your health anymore. And that's totally fine because getting older means gaining wisdom, not giving up. When you start eating with purpose and choosing foods that help your strength, circulation, and joints, you'll see the benefits. Less pain, more flexibility, easier mornings, and a lighter step. It's about empowering you, not about fear or strict rules. Now, I'd love to hear what you think. Let us know in the comments what you learned today and what change you're ready to make. We all benefit when we share, so let's encourage each other. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, hit the like button. Subscribe so you never miss tips that could improve your health. And before you go, turn on notifications. Type 1 if you found this video helpful, or 0 if you didn't. Your feedback is more important than you think. Stay strong and vigilant, and always remember, your legs are the foundation of your independence. Take care of them.